Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode of Miss Planet. We are so glad you could join us. This week we have a request from a community member, and I believe her name is pronounced Chandra. I hope I'm saying that right. Chandra writes us that she says, "Good evening, Miss Planet. Good evening, Chandra. I will be getting married soon, and I really want a backdrop, and I'm curious how they did this red rose petal backdrop. Is this something that can be done using artificial rose petals, of course? I'm just unsure of the supplies needed other than the rose petals. I would like the backdrop to be 6 by 10. Any assistance on how I can move forward on this or any examples would be greatly appreciated." Well, Chandra, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step with artificial roses on a budget. So I'm so excited to share this week's project, Rose Petal Wall Wedding Decor. All right, guys, let's get to it. So the base of our project is going to be 12 of these 20 by 20 greenery wall tiles. That's a tongue twister. This is my own personal one. I have used these tiles multiple times. The latest was with my daughter, my youngest daughter, who graduated from high school, virtually of course. And so they are super durable, super easy to snap together. They snap on all four sides, which gives you even more versatility. And I can't say enough about them. So this is our first step. Now you will notice on most rose walls, a lot of people just spray adhesive onto their wall tiles and then stick petals on them. I like to reuse things, and so you can't really reuse it if you spray it with glue and stick things on it. So I'm going to show you how I do it. The way I do it is I go ahead and I string rose petals just like you're making a garland. It's so simple. So you're just going to need your clear nylon fishing wire, or sometimes they call it jewelry string, and just get an oversized needle. Thread your needle. It's an open-ended thread, which means you're not tying it at the end. It's only one strand. And you're going to string about 50 to 60 rose petals. Now these rose petals also have iridescent ones as well as your satin fabric ones. And I tried to make sure you had a link to that in the description, but I'm not quite sure if they have the iridescent ones there. But if they don't, it works the same way. So I'm going to stack about 5 or 6 together and then go ahead and string them. It takes you anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to string one set of garlands. So this is a project that you bring in those bridesmaids. All right, let's get stringing. Next, we're going to attach 7 garland strands to each tile. So I'm going to do that simply by tying the thread onto the ends of the tile. All right, so pay close attention. I'm going to show you the step that's going to make this backdrop look absolutely professional. And it comes in the form of 20 gauge floral wire. You're going to just simply cut about a 2-inch strand of floral wire, and you're going to create a little hook, and we're going to actually attach the garland in 2 to 3 places to our tile greenery with the floral wire. All right, so let's get to that. It's very important that we do this step. This step allows us to secure the garland onto our tile, as well as give us the ability to fan out the flower petals for a more realistic look. So you're simply going to separate the greenery a little bit, go ahead and attach the floral hook that you've created on top of the fishing wire, and then you're going to flip it over and twist the floral wire, securing it in place. Don't worry, if you need to rewind this step, rewind. As you can see, I chose to do a checkerboard effect. So what I did is I embellished every other tile with the rose petals. You have so many options. You could do all rose petals one color. You could do the checkerboard. You could also do a checkerboard incorporating 2 colors. The options are endless. So in addition to that, you have the opportunity to either hang this from, say, a fence or a trellis using the zip ties that they already include in the package. For me, I always do mine freestanding because I never know quite where I want to place it, and I want to have that freedom to be able to place it. So I go into my husband's shop and I say really nicely, honey, can you cut me a piece of plywood however size I want? For this particular thing, this is just a tabletop backdrop. So I had him cut me a piece that was, I believe it was 4 by 4, if I'm not mistaken. But I've gone as big as 6 by 10. So this one box of backdrop tiles can go 6 by 10. And then I simply drill in screws on the top of my plywood, and about 4 to 6 inches apart. And the tiles have a space on the back where you can simply attach it to the screws, and it hangs there perfectly. It doesn't move, it's not going anywhere, and you can just lean your plywood up against the wall, up against if you're in some sort of a banquet hall, you can create that effect on the banquet hall, and no one will know that it's attached to plywood. It looks like it's hanging there freely. It's absolutely fabulous. Well, Chandra, I hope you love this as much as we do. And if you like it, by all means, like us, subscribe so you can be the first to know when our videos are posted every single week. And if you would like an extra special notification, just click on that little bell right down there in the corner and you will get an extra special notification the moment our videos are live. You can also follow us on our social media, and that would be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. And if you have not already signed up for your Rakuten rebate account, what are you waiting for? It is so simple and it's free. They pay you to shop, really they do. Head on down to the description, sign up for your Rakuten account. When you're ready to shop, sign on to your account, find your vendor, make your qualified purchases, and receive a check at the end of the month. Don't forget to check out MissPlanItShop.com, where you can find all of your DIY digital downloadable planning guide needs. They're created just for you. We've gotten some awesome reviews. We're so grateful for those of you who've already checked this out. And we want to make sure that everybody gets the opportunity to be the DIYer that they always wanted to be. In addition to that, you can head on over to our website, MissPlanIt.com, for the written instructions as well as picture instructions for every one of our projects. And that is also where you can sign up and request and put in your project request. We are here to help you. We just ask that you do it sooner than later because our production schedule fills up so fast, and I absolutely hate telling anyone no. So if there's a project that we can help you with, head on over to our website, MissPlanIt.com. You can click right there in the corner or go down to the description and click on project request and follow the very simple steps. Well, our time has come to an end. It always goes by so fast. I want to put in a quick shout out to all of you who have already checked out and purchased our MissPlanIt flowers, and I'm just so excited about it, and just thank y'all, and thank y'all for just supporting us. We can't thank you enough. Well, guys, until next time, always remember, when every penny counts, count on MissPlanIt. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. God bless.